really interesting lady yesterday who works for a tech. She's the founder of a tech PR consultancy, and she has a computer chip inserted into her hand.
Wow.
Would you ever do something like that, Sean?
I don't know. It would depend the reason, I think.
Well, that was what I asked her about, basically.
It's a really interesting technology, and it's very early stages right now. Actually, the Swedish transport, you could get onto the train and tap in. Just the idea and the concept of a chip in your hand being used to get in and out of the gym or to pay for your transportation or anything like that is great. And then the potential of it, the idea that you could potentially have a chip that allows you to check your blood sugar without the needle, the needle prick in your finger. You can be able to check and see if medication is hitting the stomach walls. I like the idea that when I'm elderly, perhaps my doctor can see that I haven't taken my medication on time and can call me up and tell me it's time to do it.
Can I see your hand? Can I see any sign of that at all?
So it's right in between the thumb and the pointer finger. If you touch between that space, there's kind of a soft part of your hand, and that's actually where the chip is.
And is it implanted with a needle, a hypodermic needle or something like that?
It's implanted straight with a needle. They essentially will pinch the skin and pop it right inside. You don't really feel anything. I think getting my ears pierced was far more painful than my finger. I didn't even know that it was happening. I can perfectly understand people not being interested in having a chip underneath your skin. If I wanted to take it out, I could go to a piercing studio to take it out, or I could go to a nurse to take it out. It's not that difficult.
Now, me being a paranoid conspiracy theorist, I think it's fantastic, and especially from a medical point of view. My concern would be allowing something like this to be in your body. I mean, it knows where you are all the time.
I mean, the beauty of this is that it has no battery. It can't be tracked. It's the same as your bank card. You can be tracked through your bank transactions, but they don't know if you're walking down the street with your bank card and going.
Well, you've got your phone anyway, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Everyone has their mobile phone in their back pocket. There's pros and cons to absolutely everything. I mean, you look at the rise of social media as a great example. It's fantastic. The fact that you can connect to people all over the world, that you have access to the news immediately as it's happening. There's no requirement to send photojournalists and journalists to a location to give you the information. The curse is you have access to everything, and people overshare information. So really, when it comes to something like a chip in your hand, it can be used in ways that you want it to be used, because it's also the use of blockchain. So the concept for me that if I have a terrible accident, I could have an emergency worker tap my hand and be able to see what my blood type is, if there's anything I'm allergic to, if there's any health conditions that they should be aware of.
Of course, we've all got AI in our house anyway. We've got the AL word, that thing that we tell to play music. I don't want to say its a name, otherwise it'll start. But because I'm the kind of person that doesn't ever want to offend anybody, the good thing about the AL machine is I can yell at it and go, play some music, and it never gets offended.
You've got children today that are growing up and they're immediately, Alexa is one of their early words.
Oh, you said the AL word? Oh, no.
Exactly. They'll hear their parents asking her to read a book or to play music or a recipe or what's the temperature outside. There's a point where you also have to teach people not to be polite to AI and to your smart home devices because you have to. You don't have to say, please Alexa, may you.
Although you want to watch out, I watched a documentary called I, Robot, which Will Smith was in, and the robots weren't all that friendly in the end. So it's been fascinating talking to you.
Nah, I'm always around. If you've got any questions, just shout. I'm always here.
You're going to regret saying that. She's going to regret that too, because I'm going to ring her up in the middle of the night and go, hang on, I got another idea. And the thing about Alexa now, though, I can say, is that because I've been rude to it and go, play this song, it's taken revenge by in the middle of the night it'll suddenly go, yes, the longest river is called the Limpopo River. It's 1,700 kilometres long. But I didn't even... what the hell?
Yeah, just useless information.